MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Nick Castellanos now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this Silver Slugger just tells you how good of a hitter he is.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 1 for 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The set and the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two-0 count. The pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One on its way from Lester. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line toward the alley and left center. And that'll get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 7.
Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ground ball right side. Alonso fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. The pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So coming to the plate, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hayward on third. Lester at second with 2 gone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and one. J.D. Davis waits on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that's the second out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's Cano now at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Javi Baez, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Popped up. Alonso moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom.
Leading up for the Mets, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1-0 the count. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dino. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Peter Alonso is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, a double play. But meanwhile, the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs. But the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lester gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras as we begin the top of the 4th.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Cespedes has room, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line towards center field. Hayward is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Lester.
The pitcher, John Lester.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. McNeil has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will track it down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Zobrist backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. Will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Chris Bryant now, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, McNeil looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one to Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. And that's down into left center for a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No hits to this point. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Popped up. Cano calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Number 6.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Late square, and this is popped up. Bryant is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 20.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Luis Avilan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Mets, number 43, Luis Avilan.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the pitcher, John Lester.
Victor Caratini is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Victor Caratini.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Right side, hit hard, reined in. 1 there, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, still tied 1 apiece. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steve Cishek.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
You know, Matt, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Cishek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the count will be full. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
All even now, 2-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Zobrist on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Wilson Ramos. Cishek pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
2 out, nobody on. Backhanded. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Mets, number 39.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
The bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 3. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Castellanos.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. Brendan Morrow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Brandon Nimmo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nimmo.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Number 6.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle. Because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base. But that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
Did he get to first base? You even look into your dugout, are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Right side. Rizzo is there. There's one. first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
One and one. Here it is. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next is
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
David Phelps comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. In now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Alonso at third, Conforto on at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 2. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Todd Frazier has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 21, Todd.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Three 1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Albert Almora will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the eighth, and they did what they had to do in the ninth to seal the deal.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Edwin Diaz is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Kansas City Royals. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to count. the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.